The true way to become very successful, and I'm talking about a billionaire. I'm talking about being a part of the BBC Club, the Billionaires Boys Club, is not really being an investor in the sense of that you're just like a retail investor. I mean, it could happen. Listen, you could be like one of the very few, like the Warren Buffetts out there that have done it, okay? But it's unlikely. So you might say, well, what's the real way to do it? The real way to do it, you start a business, you understand? Like, for instance, like me, what my dream is. I want to start the brand Apefather, baby. Now you might say, well, what kind of businesses do you want to be in? Multi businesses, casinos, hotels, technology, you name it, I want to be a part of it. Really, there's no limits. There's no limits. Okay, the sky's the limit. Yes, Dad? But the goal is you establish yourself and the public recognizes you. The public says, this is a guy who knows what he's doing. Next thing you know, you could take yourself public. You could take your corporation public. Then you issue yourself a shitload of shares. You have your IPO. This thing takes off like a rocket ship, and you become a billionaire. It's as simple as that. Like, we've seen it happen so many times. If you look at the majority of people who became billionaires, the majority, that's exactly what they did. That's pretty much what they did. Started a successful business, took it public, issued themselves a whole bunch of shares, and on opening day of the IPO, made a fortune. Okay, now can it be done another way? Yes, like you could build up a very big business and you could sell it for a shitload of money. That's another way you could do it. I'm not saying that's the only way. There's definitely other ways. You've heard stories where people established a big corporation and then sold it for billions of dollars. So that's not the only way. But I'm just trying to say people, have this thing in their heads. Oh, I want to work a job for the rest of my life. And when I work a job, I'm going to get a 401k and I'm going to save all my money and all this stuff, or a large percentage of my money. And typically that's not the way to become rich. That's not the way to do it. Now, again, I'm not giving you financial advice. Don't listen to a single word I'm saying. I had a roast beef sandwich today with a lot of provolone and mozzarella and pizza, white pizza with extra ricotta cheese. I'm not a financial planner. I had pesto. My son made great pesto. We had raviolis and pesto. Maybe I'm an expert of eating, but I'm certainly not a financial advisor. I don't give financial advice, but I'm also entitled to my opinion, and that's the way I want to do it in my life. You understand? That's my intention. I want to start the Apefather brand. I want to start multi-businesses. I want them all to become very successful. I want to take it public, issue myself a shitload of shares. I think about Trump, right? He founded Truth Social, DJT, issued himself, 130 million shares. Guy made billions from that. He made more money, President Trump. He made more money on DJT than he did in his entire real estate career. A 50-year real estate career, made more money that way on his DJT shares. It's crazy, right? So that's what I'm trying to tell you. You know what I mean? It's like, start a business is the way to do it. Establish it, take it public, issue yourself a tremendous amount of shares, and you're the golden goose, mother effer. But again, that's just my opinion. Don't listen to me. Of course, this video is not financial advice. I am not a financial planner, but I am the greatest entertainer who has ever lived on planet Earth and the entire universe. The one, the only Apefather in the house, baby. Wow! Oh!